Class of 2020, you've done it. Years of papers, language exams, living abroad, bullying your way through theory, conquering summer applications, programs, labs, internships. Somehow, over the years, you've built a path of study for yourself that melds disciplines, cultures, and worlds. How far you've come from the freshman you were when you arrived at Columbia, curious and confused. While you may still be feeling curious and confused, justifiably so, given our present circumstances, I encourage you to take a moment to mark how different you are anyway from who you used to be. I don't know all the details of your story, but I know that the journey has been significant and that your work has mattered by turning you into who you are today. None of us anticipated having to forego shaking your hands and meeting your parents, that you don't get to take pictures this year with a campus that you may have developed a real love-hate relationship with. My hope, though, is that years of navigating arguments, perspectives, and academic fields can develop now into an ability to navigate the complicated emotional, political, and social space we occupy as survivors of a pandemic. Yes, these days are far from ordinary, and they seem far from over. They are not outside of your ability to grow into and to grow past together. I encourage you to make room for your grief today, friends, that we may have the space for the joy that is also overwhelmingly your due. Congratulations, Class of 2020. We are so proud of you and where you have been. Show us now where you will go.
Congratulations to our ICLS Class of 2020. The familiar English expression, burn the midnight oil, refers to something that I'm sure you all have done many times over the past 4 years. But as I think of your accomplishments and of the troubled times that prevent us from acknowledging them in the traditional way, I'm reminded of a parallel idiom that is common in Chinese and Japanese. Your completion of your studies at Columbia is an accomplishment of fireflies and snow. This is a reference to famous medieval Chinese anecdotes about two dedicated but poor students who figured out how to stay up late studying even though they could not afford to buy any midnight oil for their lamps. One of them collected fireflies, and the other found a snowbank that reflected the light of the moon, and they relied on these forms of free illumination to get reading done even at night. The idiom is now used as a general reference to the dedication of hardworking students, but I like the way that it commemorates not just the dedication of these legendary paragons, but also their adaptability and creativity. It is a very difficult time to be graduating from college, but I am sure that the things that made you so successful in our program will serve you in good stead in the coming years. I am thinking of your dedication to languages, your commitment to thoughtful comparison, and your critical acumen. But I also have your adaptability and creativity in mind. In your future endeavors, I wish you all the lamp oil that you need, but should you lack access to any, may you be able to find substitutes. Moonlit snow, fireflies, or whatever else your imagination leads you to. Once again, my warmest congratulations to the Class of 2020 and to your families.
Ben and I want to congratulate you, the ICLS Class of 2020, on your many accomplishments. I've had the pleasure of teaching many of you in the intro class in 2017 or 2018, and since then I've had opportunities to work with some of you in other courses. I think you all know my view that CLS and MLS majors are Columbia's most inquisitive and academically rigorous and ambitious majors. You've all pursued a challenging program and distinguished yourselves in and beyond the classroom. I can't sugarcoat the fact that you are graduating at a time of great uncertainty and in a set of circumstances that none of us could have anticipated just a few weeks ago. But I know that you'll confront these challenges with a determination, creativity, and patience, qualities that you've already shown in your studies at Columbia. And I truly believe that sooner or later, the skills in foreign languages, critical thinking, and writing that you've honed over the last few years will prove to be the foundations of your professional success and your personal fulfillment. I wish that we could gather in person to toast you as we usually do on class day. I hope very much that you and your families will come back to Columbia next year for an in-person celebration. Please stay in touch and don't hesitate to reach out for letters of recommendation or help with applying for jobs or academic programs. I'd be more than happy to help you with those. So congratulations once more to all of you, and especially my former students. And I hope I'm not going to miss anybody here, but I see listed in this among this year's graduates: Meyer, Ruthie, Daniela, Jasmine, Emmeline, Elise, Kira, Tomas, Jemima, Olivia, Nai, Jessie, Sahana, Savannah, Harry, Joshua, Akash, Ava, Nazanin, Solomon, and Chelsea. Bravo!
Congratulations, class of 2020. My name is Lydia Liu, and I'm the director of the Institute for Comparative Literature and Society at Columbia University. It has been an absolute joy witnessing you all grow and flourish over the past 4 years. Although your graduation celebrations are virtual, your accomplishments are real and incredible. You have achieved an important milestone in your life, and you make me so proud of everything that ICLS stands for. Tomorrow, you will begin your life's new journey. I thought the best gift I could give you to send you off would be a poem called A Generation by a 20th century Chinese poet Gu Chen. This poem consists of 2 lines. The dark nights gave me my dark eyes, and I used them to look for the light. Likewise, the ICLS class of 2020 are strong and resilient. I hope you and your generation will find that light to help lead those who are less fortunate than you out of the darkest of nights.
Hello everyone, class of 2020. Many of you know me well. I'm not the kind of person that's very comfortable with this mode of communication. I'm a person-to-person kind of person. And I'm definitely, as are most of us, suffering with this Zoomification of our lives. Nonetheless, that's the situation that we're in, and it is a dire situation, and I must say that I've had a very hard time thinking of what to say to you guys. I know many of you, actually there are many of you who were in my CC class in your sophomore year, which was the CC class really was one of the most memorable experiences of my teaching career. It was a fantastic class, and I know others of you from other courses that you've taken in the major. You're all exceptional students. That is always the case with our ICLS majors. It's always been for me in my commitment to this institute for more than 10 years now. It's always the seniors, the ICLS majors in general has always been one of the things that I love the most. It's really where the institute can show its maverick capacity, what it does oftentimes in between the cracks of the various established modes the way the university works. So I know that all of you are exceptional, and I am really sorry that you have had that you've been deprived of the opportunity to have a proper graduation as you deserve, with everyone being outside with their parents and all their fellow students from other departments and other majors celebrating. It's really unfair, and I also understand that this will mark your experience and in many ways your life, which it is in a stage of a new beginning. Inevitably, it will be marked by this. So I'm not really being I'm not being very positive here, but I'm being very honest. The situation in the world that we're in is not just a matter of pandemic, but the pandemic has brought forth a lot of problems that our society has. A lot of problems. It's brought them up to the forefront. And in a way, I've been thinking, and I've told this to my son, who is really only about, maybe 3 years older than you, and who's, graduated from Columbia as well, that I feel like our generation really has failed you guys. That the world that we've left for you should have been better than it is. And I can only say I'm very sorry for that. Even though my friends say, well, that's not your doing. And nonetheless, I think there's a certain collective responsibility. In light of this, the only thing I can say as a kind of last teacherly counsel, it would be that this world is yours to change, and that you should think about not only how to achieve your dreams, but also how to make your life better and the life of others better on this planet. And it does fall on your shoulders because you are the youth of today, the kind of international youth of today. I wish you the best luck, the best vision, the most courage, and the most compassion you can have in dealing with this difficult situation that we're in. Definitely have a good summer, a restful summer if you can manage. Try to really, renew your mind and your soul, and let go of some of these things, and think of your future with a cool mind. As many of you know, those of you who know me personally, I'm at your service at any point, even after you leave the university. Feel free to contact me for any advice that you might need, but also just to let me know how you're doing. Take care.
Hello, I'm Anu Rao. I'm the Associate Director of ICLS, and I wanted to offer my warmest congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. ICLS is a cutting-edge program in the critical humanities here at the university, and we're deeply proud of your contributions and your accomplishments during your time here. Let me extend my warmest congratulations to each and every one of you again, and wish you the very best of luck as you graduate.
Just want to congratulate the ICLS graduates of 2020, especially those who I've taught, Kyra, Taewon, and Chelsea. I'm so happy for you and very proud of you. And I have so many fond memories of teaching you in my course. Some of my really favorite memories at Columbia. And I hope that you really are able to take everything that you've learned at Columbia and really apply it in the world and find exciting new opportunities. I know this is a difficult time in many of our lives, but I'm sure that you're going to make it through this moment and do wonderful and fantastic things. And I hope you keep in touch. Congratulations.
I want to send my congratulations to this year's graduating seniors. I especially want to salute the ICLS students that I've had the opportunity to work with over the past couple of years in classes, Sahana and Akash and Savannah. But I want to convey my congratulations to everybody who's finishing this year. I know this is a strange and disconcerting way to be sent out into the world, but please know that we are proud of you and we are honored by having had the chance to work with you during your career at Columbia. I would raise a glass, but it's a little early in the day. I will salute you with some M&Ms. One of my secrets to getting through quarantine is to have a serious stash of M&Ms, along with benign neglect of the beard. I wish you all well. Please keep in touch. Congratulations.
Hello, new graduates. Congratulations. It's hard to organize a really positive message at this point in time, living alone in New York, but I'm reading, as it happens, W.E.B. Du Bois's autobiography, so I thought I would quote a sentence from it. The true college, he writes, will ever have one goal, not to earn meat, but to know the end and aim of that life which meat nourishes. Of course, today we would also say, be a vegetarian, so not to earn vegetables, however that might be. And in that context, I should say that this coronavirus situation, there are the climate change workers who feel that when we get back into the new normal, we can use the kind of clean air, clean earth, and so on that have come to us as an unintended consequence of something awful, that can perhaps be used to build a world which has a much better situation in terms of earth, air, water, and future generations. So this too I pass on, and I say that comparative literature has kept me happy for 50 years, and I hope it will do the same for you. Congratulations again.
Dear ICLS MLS Class of 2020, I am so thankful to be able to celebrate this incredible occasion with you all, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to having gotten to know you and to teach almost all of you, I think. I really, really miss our senior seminar. I miss being there. I miss physically being present. But, you all have impressed me with your compassion, with your intelligence, and your desire to make a difference and do something wonderful. Hopefully you've been armed with wonderful ideas, like, remember, the biological unconscious or primitive accumulation, as well as critiques of assisted reproductive technology. We can take all of that into our new futures. So congratulations again, and I'm so happy to be able to celebrate with you all, and I really miss seeing you. I really miss it a lot. So congratulations, class of 2020. Bye.